Accountability. What does that mean to you? You offer it as a service if you're a sports physical therapist. Believe it or not, most people think that you provide education to the patients and athletes that you serve, but in reality, there's a lot of people, much like you and me, who they know what to do. They know they have to go to the gym. They know they should be eating the right things, but they hire a meal prep company. They hire a personal trainer. Why? Because even though they know what they need to do, they know that they won't do it. And that's accountability. And so some people go to physical therapists because they know the stretches. They've gone to YouTube, they've gone to Google, and they're still not going to do it on their own. And that's just the nature of humans. And we're here to fulfill on that service, right? We're here to help point people in the right direction. Here's the exercises, here's what you need to do. And that's great because that's the service that we do. But let me put that into context of your professional development. You as a professional going into physical therapy school, in high school, maybe it was your parents who kept you accountable, like you have to go to class and do all these things, and maybe it was your high school teachers, and then when you went to college and then you had to take certain exams, you were paying your tuition, so that was keeping you accountable. I got to show up to class, I got to do all these things. And then you went to PT school and you have exams and qualifications, your national licensure, all those things were accountable so that your growth was rapid. And then you graduated, you became a professional. And then your rate of growth went from high school to undergrad to PT school, and you're at the peak. And then what happens? Who's responsible for your accountability? You no longer have professors. You no longer have your parents keeping you on track because you're on your own. And if you realize that you're at the peak and then professionally, you no longer are accountable to anybody. So unless you are growing at the exponential rate, which I doubt, you start to plateau in your progress. Maybe it's nice and steady. That curve is not so steep. And you can say, well, do I need accountability? You do if you want to grow. And that's why it's very critical that you find a mentor, not just for the education. Most people are like, I need to be able to get answers really quickly. That's very important. But ultimately, you have somebody there following up with you every week or every month, every quarter, saying, this is great, I would fix this, tweak this, go this direction, don't do this, do this. And if you don't, you're going at the rate that you know. But the problem is, what if it's the wrong direction? And having somebody there keeping you accountable to ensure you're on the right track is where you need to be professionally. So, do you need accountability? Absolutely. If you are obsessed with growth, professional growth, you want to be the best in your craft and everything that you do. And if you say, I don't need it, you're going to see that in your professional development. You're going to hit walls, not knowing the direction. You're going to find yourself in the same place with frustration, questioning if this is the profession for you, whether it's the job for you. You enjoy doing the same things. It's not because of your setting. It's not because of your specialty. It's not because of your patients. It's because of you. You lost that sense of accountability and that exponential growth that you once had in PT school and undergrad with your parents, all these other things. And if no one's keeping you accountable, you're not growing. And that's why you need accountability. And if you feel like you're stuck with treating any type of athletes that you see, specifically barbell athletes, maybe you see CrossFitters or you see weightlifters, you see powerlifters, or you want to see those people, and you feel like you don't have that, you have a very, very small skill gap, you have to attend my Management of the Barbell Athlete course. This is where it's going to help you create a nice healthy gap between anybody who touches a barbell, whether it's your first time or your 1000th time. If you're interested in signing up, go ahead and click on any of the links below, and I'm excited to see you inside the course.